Most would agree that by definition, a model is an example of something to aspire towards. I believe the City of Chino is a model of success that has transitioned through financial hardships, developmental and community demands, advances in technology, and an ever-changing community landscape. As mayor of this model city, I am proud to say that Chino is steadfast in its values. We are committed to governing in a way perfectly suited to meet our community needs. In 2017, we were faced with issues, trends, and needs that challenged our community. We began the year knowing development was going to be a hot topic. In fact, development is a hot topic from San Francisco to San Bernardino. Statewide, there is a reported housing shortage and an increase in housing demands. Our goal as your City Council is to address housing demands and shortages with a multi-pronged approach that is inherent to our values. We are faced with the need to balance these demands and shortages in partnership with our residential and development community. How do we accomplish this monumental task? With openness and transparency. We will listen to our residents' viewpoints, study our options, and will enact policies ensuring our city maintains its balanced approach to development. Balancing the residential and commercial landscapes is something I am passionate about and what I consider to be a model of success for good governance.
There's a large segment of the population that's lived here for quite some time, and I think really they want to make sure that new people moving into Chino have an opportunity to experience the Chino that they've known and loved for a long time. In the past, there's been a heavy emphasis on single-family, detached, kind of traditional neighborhoods. More recently, in several of our master planned communities, we've been trying some other types of development that are maybe more compact. There's a lot more demand for attached housing, both in condominium and townhome configurations, as well as apartments. The important thing that the city looks at in the siting of those is that they're located in areas that can accommodate the transportation infrastructure, but also has the amenities where there will be future retail, parks, and other services that those folks will need, so that we are creating an environment that has lasting value.
Development is critical to a balanced community. With the adoption of the envisioned Chino 2025 General Plan in 2010, the city was able to establish goals and policies that meet state mandates while retaining the city's small-town feel. As a member of the City Council, I am proud of the balanced approach that has resulted in a model of success unique to our community. The City of Chino continues to see progress in development activity, both residential and commercial. The Preserve and College Park Master Plan communities have both experienced increased activity in 2017, and it is anticipated that this will continue into 2018.
Of course, the Preserve area is beginning to build out. There's a lot of newer projects that are coming in that we are evaluating, hopefully getting some additional retail in that area, a new community center, and some other exciting things. As a city and as planning professionals, we have to look at what our plans are. We have to look at what's happening in the future, and we do our very best to involve people and participate in that change so they can help direct and guide the future.
This year, Chino celebrated its 108th birthday. We've got aches and pains here and there, but at heart, we are a young and vibrant city. We smile at the thought of successfully riding the wave of change. It's an honor for me to recognize city departments, local businesses, and local organizations who embrace change. These businesses, organizations, and service providers persevere to become models of success. The landscape of our shopping centers is shifting. From brick and mortar to mom and pop shops, those businesses who adapt to the online marketplace are now the ones that are thriving. These businesses are a large part of our community balance. In fact, Last year, Chino received approximately $24.5 million in sales tax revenue from our business base. I applaud the local businesses who adapt to consumer demands and diversify their business plans.
Chino's done a really good job over the years of not only bringing in small businesses and family type businesses, but they've also brought in the big chains as well. I think there's a nice blend of both. It's not your traditional brick and mortar building. They also have online and e-commerce type opportunities that they're investing in. Not only the big companies like your Targets and your Walmarts, but also smaller companies in our city like March 21 or Wine Experience that are doing a really good job of complementing their brick and mortar businesses by adding on an e-commerce component. In addition to the smaller businesses that reside in Chino, we also have a Walmart and we have a Target. Both of those businesses have really embraced e-commerce. We've doubled our Walmart in size. We had a 1.2 million square foot building that strictly does e-commerce, and we're adding another 1.5 million square feet. That's bringing jobs as well as revenue to help contribute to the community.
The City of Chino has been a model for success in business since the city's inception in 1910. A strong and growing business community has been a key component to our progress as a city.
We have new stores coming that we've never seen before. We have Market 168, which is coming online. Market 168 is not only just a market, but it also has a food component. There's 6, 7, 8 different vendors that will reside in there, and it's going to give us something new to look at that will bring new clients and maybe customers that we haven't really had there before. I mean, Chino is a model of success. It continues to evolve and adapt with all of the changes that go on in the economy. And I think that we found a really good blend and a really great way to do business in the city of Chino.
In 108 years, there have been many technological advances. There was a time in our history where we shied away from technology. Like anything new, it was scary. However, we researched, tested, and most recently implemented new technology throughout town to enhance public safety. This ability to intersect technology with traditional detective work has proven to be a success for our police department. In 2017, the City Council and I approved the use of license plate readers throughout the city. Embracing technology and implementing best practices is what makes our police department a model of success.
When I first came on the job, we didn't have a lot of technologies or different tools to help us solve crime, identify offenders, and keep our community safe. And one of the things that's great about the Chino Police Department now is we have a multitude of different technologies at the fingertips of our police officers. They're using smartphones in the field, drones, UAS devices. There's a lot of technologies out there that can help us work a lot smarter versus a lot harder, keep our employees safe, and help keep our community safe as well.
As we review our State of the City for 2018, it is given that our predecessors had an eye on the future. With our transition from an agricultural rural community to a thriving modern city in the heart of Southern California, technology plays an important role in our evolution as a city and the services we provide to our citizens. Our first responders are some of the very best, and it is my honor to support advancements in the way we approach public safety. I am proud to be a part of a city that is a model for progress.
All this technology is really rolling into a larger concept, not just for the Chino Police Department, but law enforcement nationally. And what this is going to be called in the future is a real-time crime center, where we're taking all of these technologies and open source data that we're mining off the internet, and we're pushing it to an analyst. And that analyst is looking at this information, putting it into a translatable form for police officers, and pushing it back to them. And I'm proud of this. We should be proud of the fact that the Chino Police Department is on the forefront of doing something so exciting. This complement of policing between traditional model where people still have to get out and make contact with the public and interact with them, but use these technologies to give them a proper awareness of what is occurring, is the future of policing, and it's going to continue to be the model for success of the Chino Police Department.
I would be remiss if I did not mention our community partners who assist us in embracing the winds of change to be the model that we are today. For example, our partners in the medical field are aligned with the city's Healthy Chino goals. I am proud to say Kaiser Permanente is one of our outstanding partners in the medical field. We share a joint mission which is to improve the lives and well-being of the community by incorporating healthy choices and a healthy lifestyle into our daily lives. Their state-of-the-art facility has impressed our residents just as much as the City Council.
So the Kaiser Permanente Chino Grand Medical Office building was opened in June 2017. It is the first built from the ground up in a new design called the Care Transformation Model for Kaiser Permanente. It is a different design, and it's the next generation of clinic that you will see in the 21st century for Kaiser Permanente. You will notice that here at the Chino Grand Medical Office building that our technology is different. Even from the night before you come in to see us, you can check in online from our website or from your phone app. You will find that the exam room technologies are different as well. Everything from sitting down on the exam room table and getting weighed by the chair that you're sitting on to a monitor on the wall that will display information. Your doctor can use that to share all kinds of information with you during the visit. X-ray findings, lab results, health education videos. We do have lots of new technologies that really enhance the care here at the Chino Grand Medical Office building.
We also have outstanding partners in the community. Most recently, our youth sports leagues have celebrated milestones. We continue to be one of the best cities for youth because of our phenomenal youth partnerships. From youth enrollment to field allocation and financial solvency, each youth sports league must adapt to changes in demands every season. I am so proud of all the youth sports leagues in our city. They are poised at a moment's notice to shift priorities, seek collaborations, and serve our community. The growth and development opportunities that youth sports provides to Chino youth is immeasurable, which is why the City Council and I are happy to roll up our sleeves and address critical needs for our youth providers as they arise.
Chino American Little League was founded in 1955 with the intent of providing a baseball program for children of all ages. Currently, we offer a program for kids ages 4 through 16. Land was negotiated at the Chino High campus, and we have been there this whole time until 2017. In 2016, we realized that a measure was going to come on the ballot to renovate all schools in Chino Valley Unified School District. We realized that the majority of those funds were going to go towards the renovation of Chino High, and we knew from the early meetings and planning stages that our field was going to be directly impacted. But the city was great in working with us throughout 2016, throughout 2017. We played at Chino High all the way through our fall ball season, which was at the end of 2017, and in 2018, we have just started our new spring season here at Ayala, fields 5 and 6. Our fields are beautiful. They have MLB grade Bermuda grass. We just really feel that the work that we've done with the city as a nonprofit, trying to support the youth in our community, is a model of success for how other youth organizations, whether it's in sports or not, can continue to work with their local governments to provide great experiences for children of all ages.
We have a true sense of community here in the city of Chino. A resilient and evolving community is the heart of Chino. We have people who make a difference. I am proud to say that the city of Chino has some of the highest levels of healthcare in Southern California and educational opportunities that are some of the best in the region. Underlying that sense of community is the continued and overwhelming support of our community organizations. Together, we are a model for community.
Becoming a model of success is no easy feat, especially if you are an individual. However, if you are Mrs. Gloria Smith, the task of becoming a model of volunteerism and unity comes naturally. On behalf of the City Council, it is my absolute pleasure to honor the 2017 Spirit of Achievement Award to a Chino lifelong resident, Gloria Smith. Gloria is a natural community organizer who shares her energy and passion with several organizations in Chino. She is passionate when supporting causes that are near to her heart. Her longest volunteer job to date has been serving as an ambassador for Chino Valley Chamber of Commerce. She began volunteering in 1986 to promote the business equipment repair shop she owned with her husband Joe. Because of her dedication to local businesses, she was honored as the 2012 Ambassador of the Year by the Chamber of Commerce, and the same year was recognized as Woman of the Year by then State Senator Gloria McLeod. 12 years ago, Gloria accepted a position on the Chino Youth Museum's inaugural board and has continually volunteered for the museum, including serving as president, vice president, and treasurer. Gloria is also passionate about serving veterans. She and her husband Joe joined the city's Liberty Courtyard Committee and helped raise $90,000 to build a courtyard monument honoring veterans. As accomplished as she is, she's humble, especially when speaking about the cause that is the closest to her heart, the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life. Because of Gloria's dedication, our city is decorated with purple ribbons and purple lights through the Show Us Your Hope program. She is also active with the Life Survivors Committee and decorates one of the most celebrated booths at the Relay for Life event as part of her team, Dave's Brigade. It is without a doubt that Gloria Smith is a model of success and a model for all community volunteers.
I think my most rewarding projects besides Relay for Life is the Liberty Courtyard. I was fortunate enough to be on the committee for the Liberty Courtyard, and we sold bricks with veterans' names on the bricks. They are imprinted on the bricks, and it's a place where veterans' families can come and sit and reflect and just kind of meditate. I would encourage the citizens of Chino to volunteer. It's quite rewarding, and I would in particular would like to have my children, my grandchildren, children follow in my footsteps. The city of Chino is such an awesome place, and I volunteer in the city because it is awesome, and they're there to support volunteers. I would like to thank the mayor and the city council for this award. It just really touched my heart that you would feel that I deserve it. I never in my wildest dreams would have thought that I would receive this Spirit of Achievement Award. Thank you to the mayor and to the entire council.
Chino is a model for success. From our approach to new development and challenges that arise from growth and change, to our continually improving array of city services, your City Council is committed to securing a better future for you, your loved ones, and the generations to come.